Hi, this is Cecilia. Um, the hair's up, and this is how I am because I just came back from a walk with my dogs. This is about my journey after divorce because I discovered that I went through many emotions. They say it's like a death, and it was. I would get emotional, I'd scream, I'd yell, I'd cry. I just couldn't take it at times. You just go through an emotion of a roller coaster of emotions, and you just have to really discover your new norm, because the life that you thought you were going to have, you're not having anymore. The things that you used to be able to do, say, spa treatments, manicures, pedicures, the hair, you can't do them anymore if you're on a different budget. And I had to leave my house. That didn't so much bother me. It bothered me that my kids had to leave that house. Me, it was a start of a new life. My children made me, for Mother's Day, the keys to the first place. We were only there a year. To stay in the town that my daughter was going to school. And we all had special keys, and they glued those keys and they said our first place together. That that was my, you know, independence. That was moving on, pushing everything back. I thought I was over everything. It was emotional leaving that house. Uh, the ex and I got along. He lived in the mother-in-law suite. We got along. A girlfriend came along and didn't want him there. And he moved out, broke a promise to my daughter, which broke my heart to watch her so upset that her father was breaking a promise to her. He lied to the girlfriend, told her I was constantly taking him to court, asking for more money. She was blowing up my phone. How she got my number, I don't know. I'm sure from him, or she went through his phone. She was telling my children she was going to get custody of me because I'm crazy. She knows everything that they have been going through with me. My children were afraid to say anything. They were in fear that they were going to be taken away from me. That relationship ended. It was all lies, but that's where he stopped communicating with me. It broke my children's heart because we all got along. I had met Frank. Frank, my ex, barbecued. We had, my in-laws, which we were so close until he put a wedge between us. He didn't like how close we were. I think the girlfriend didn't like how close I still was with them. It didn't mean that people say it's weird. I don't think it's weird. What's to me weird is that adults can't get along. I know plenty of divorced people that nowadays everybody gets along for the children. It didn't work out. Move on. It did take me a while to move on, but I have. I He has a lot of anger still. I don't know why. I did have anger, but it's long gone. You need to let go of that and move on. I just don't know. I get up every day. Every day is a new day. 3 days a week, I go to the gym. I meet my friends at the gym at 5:30. I do my workout. I go on the treadmill. I do at least 2 miles. My goal is to run those 2 miles. My goal is to get up to 5 miles. I run some, I walk some. I'm running more than I'm walking. It helps me to be, I'm not a Barbie doll. I never will be a Barbie doll. I was a 7'8" before I had children. I'm never going to see that again. I would like to get healthier. Would I like to be a couple sizes down? Absolutely. That would be a benefit. I eat healthier, I exercise, and a friend of mine who's a size 0 has told me many times, you're probably healthier than me. She doesn't exercise. She eats so much garbage. And do I eat garbage? Absolutely. But I feel if 80% of the time I exercise and work out and 20% of the time I don't, if I eat healthy 80% of the time, 20% of the time I don't, it kind of combats it. Some people, yeah, they eat healthy all the time. I can't eat healthy all the time. I can't deprive myself. Yes, I like chocolate. Yes, I like cake. I'm not a sweets all the time person, thank goodness. But yeah, I like to indulge once in a while. So I've discovered there was actually a guy out there that, I was seeing, and he really wasn't for me. He wasn't, didn't want just one woman. So that was fine. We parted ways. We kept in touch through texting. And I was working a second job at a local store after the divorce to pay off the debt that I was left. And he came in and then he texted me and he's like, oh, you look really good. He goes, but I can tell you this, you're too skinny now for me. He liked bigger women. I met men that when I tell them I'm going to the gym, like, oh, you're not going to get real skinny, are you? So women, even men, there's the dad bod. I don't mind a bigger guy. I don't want someone so big that they're unhealthy. As long as someone is healthy, working out, I want someone. I like to cook. I like to eat. So I want someone that will enjoy my cooking, that is going to appreciate it and not go, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. I don't want someone that's at the gym 2-3 hours a day, 7 days a week. I've met men like that. Don't want that. You can get exercise many other ways. At night, I try to walk with my dogs. So I get the exercise 3 days a week. Like I said, 5 days a week. I'd love to get up, to work up to getting up 5 days a week. I love being active. I love doing things outdoors. This is all things I discovered. I like different clothes. I like dressing nice. When I was married and miserable, I didn't care what I wore. I look back at some pictures and I'm like, wow. So when you're happy, you're with someone that makes you happy, there is someone out there for everyone, I think. And I've discovered in a relationship is compromise, absolutely. But there's some things I'm not going to compromise. I'm not going to compromise again and have someone that makes me feel so inferior to them. So I'm a very intelligent woman. I'm very smart. Going back to school, finishing my degree, straight A's, Dean's List, 4.0, plus a full-time job. Taking 3 classes a semester. So I'm extremely intelligent. I'm not a stupid person. I felt I was very stupid. I lost my self-confidence in my marriage. I've rediscovered that. I've learned to open my mouth to people. I'm not one to shoot off my mouth, but I open it a little more. I say how I feel a little more. And I will say to a guy, if I don't think he's for me, I'm not a women. There are so many men out there doing the right thing. And rather than be financially strapped, they're living in their mom's basement or their sister's basement, or they have a room in their family member's house, or they're living with mom and dad again. That's fine. I don't care. If you're doing the right thing, that doesn't bother me at all. But if you're on your own and financially you can't afford it and you're putting yourself in more debt, no. I have more respect for someone that is financially responsible, because I didn't have someone like that in my marriage. Didn't discover that until I was getting divorced. So I will not compromise on that. I will not have someone that is not financially responsible. Yeah, I'm not saying on a whim buy something totally crazy. That's fine. I'm not going to tell him how to spend his money, but if I see that he's not financially responsible in his world, he's racking up credit cards, he's, you know, paying for trips that he can't afford, buying dinners. Sorry, you're not for me. There are just many other things, and I will tell someone right up front what I am and am not looking for, because why waste your time? Why waste my time? So many women too, they have like no money. I tell them I'm a very budgeted person. I have certain things that I will and will not do, will and will not do without, but I am who I am. And so some men want a woman that's financially independent. Am I financially independent? I think so, but not financially secure. I'm getting to that point, but like I said, I am who I am. I gave up my career for my children. Would never, ever, ever change that. Never in a million years. Would never, ever give up those years with my children for a career. And I'm not knocking anyone that does. I wanted to be a mom, and that's what I was. So just after your divorce, you're going to go through many things, many emotions, the roller coaster of emotions. Just go with it, but try to figure out what you do and don't want. Don't let someone else tell you. Don't someone say, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, you can. If you want to, do it. Discover what you do and don't like. And I'm talking both in the bedroom and out of the bedroom, ladies. So don't think you're a freak. Listen. Explore. Experiment. Like I say, try it once. You don't like it, don't have to do it again. So just get out there. Maybe write some things down, what you don't want to try, what you are and aren't willing to compromise. Okay? Just find your way, find your journey, find your path. And if you're on a path and it's not the right one, turn around or go off to the right, go off to the left. Just find your way. Okay? Don't let anybody try to tell you which way to go. Till next time.